Judaism is at the dawn of a new era of reawakening to the warmth and joy of community that is at the heart of the Jewish experience. Over the last 5 years, Elat Chayyim, a Jewish spiritual retreat center in the Catskills, 2 hours from New York City, has provided Jews of all ages, backgrounds, and education a place to find deeper personal meaning and connection to Judaism. Through its week-long courses and Shabbat and festival celebrations, many people say that Elat Chayyim is the Judaism they've always dreamed of finding. Warm, spiritual, egalitarian, and wholly inclusive. A home for the body, heart, mind, and spirit. There is no place quite like it. What some call Jewish renewal is a feelingful tapestry of spirituality and joy. Rabbi Zalman Schachter is considered by many to be one of the progenitors of Judaism's current renaissance. He has taught at Elat Chayyim each summer since the center opened in 1990.
One of the wonderful sentences we find in the Bible is where Pharaoh says to Moshe Rabbeinu, "What do you need to take all the people with you? What do you need to take all the cattle with you? What do you need to take it all with you to go into the desert?" And Moshe says, "Ki lo neda b'ameh navod laHashem Elokeinu ad bo'enu shama." We know not how we will serve the Lord our God until we get there. Okay. I think this sentence I would like to have inscribed over everything in Jewish renewal, you know? To be able to say, you don't know yet what's going to be required. First, make the connection. And if the connection will be there, the rest of it is going to come.
Rabbi Jeff Roth, the co-founder of Elat Chayyim, was ordained by Zalman Schachter and by the Reconstructionist Rabbinical College.
We're all in the process of looking at our practice and saying, is this something that moves us forward in our lives? And so, in general, there's a very experimental, almost quality to the work we're doing here. And so the center is really committed to making space for people to come who have varying backgrounds.
The ancient paradigm of teaching and learning is at the heart of the Elat Chayyim experience.
In English, you're either a teacher or a learner. In Hebrew, learn, teach is one word. A talmid is a learner, and the melamed is a teacher, and the lamad, limud, is learn teaching. The project by which we begin to uncover the deepest layers of meaning in Torah is a process of learn teach.
At Elat Chayyim, we enrich and deepen our understanding of Judaism in a variety of ways, including yoga, meditation, chanting, and movement.
When you go home from here, there's something that you're being called to because of the gift you've been given. There's something that you're being called to give in return to where you come home to. So this is what it's about, is sort of taking these gifts and spreading them out into the world.
One of the special aspects about having this retreat format is that we don't have to separate out our spirituality to be done in a class at one point in the day, or prayer services. That's when you're spiritual. The whole point here is that spirituality is something that is part of everyday life.
You are the source of everything. It is because of you we sing.
Meals at Elat Chayyim, like our classes and events, are prepared with great care and attention. We feature gourmet vegetarian fare, parts of which are grown in our organic garden. Our 35-acre site features a hot tub, swimming pool, a meeting tent, and an open meadow. Other activities include tennis and volleyball. We also pride ourselves on our children's program, which often features teachers from our adult classes. It combines traditional camp activities with Jewish learning and play.
I want you to think of something in your mind about this week, something that happened, something you did this week. And as you go under the water, let the air come out by making that sound with your lips, and try and let the week just let go of it. Let it go and come up a little bit cleaner, a little bit more ready for Shabbat.
Each week, Elat Chayyim also features outstanding performers and entertainers, and the foremost teachers, writers, and thinkers in modern Jewish life.
The Dalai Lama had a question for the Jewish people. He had many questions, but really I'd like to say he had two main questions. But the first question was really on behalf of his people, the Tibetan people. His question was this: can you tell me the secret of Jewish spiritual survival in exile? And what a great question. The historical answer that Rabbi Yitz Greenberg gave involved what happened 2,000 years ago at Yavna and how Judaism really renewed itself at that time into the form of rabbinic Judaism that carried us pretty close to this day.
Elat Chayyim is the beginning, I think, of something really important, because we need a place where Jews can get together and get past their denominational differences and work on the inner life of being Jewish. And this is, I would call this the R&D center, the Research and Development Center for the Judaism of the next century. It really deserves a lot of support. I mean, people are coming here and doing invisible work that really can't be seen, but that can transform and can help improve Jewish life in America everywhere.
After a week at Elat Chayyim, people have experienced the joy of Judaism, sometimes for the first time in their lives.
Since I dropped out of Sunday school at the age of 7, I have never been in a group of Jewish people until when I came in here. I said to my mishpacha group this morning that there are certain events in a soul's journey that the entire path revolves around. You look back after you die and you say, there were the changes that carved my path through the universe. And this week will always be such a moment for me.
Elat Chayyim is a uniquely spiritual place, at once ancient and modern, a place where the innermost heart can open and grow in a supportive community. Come and enjoy a profoundly nourishing experience of Judaism at Elat Chayyim. For registration information or to order our program catalog, call 1-800-398-2630 or write Elat Chayyim, 99 Mill Hook Road, Accord, New York, 12404.